Hi, friends. I'm going to read a book to you today. It's a great story. I know you're going to love it. You might have heard it before, and that's okay. There are a lot of different versions of this story out there, and on different days, we're going to hear many different versions of it. It's kind of like other books that we've heard, like the story of the Little Red Hen, the story of the Gingerbread Man, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and the Three Billy Goats Gruff. All of those have lots of versions, and we listen to many of them. We listen to them so many times that we learn how to tell those stories ourselves. This one is going to be the same. And the name of this book is The Three Little Pigs. And so today I'm going to read you one of the books of The Three Little Pigs. This is what we might call a gentle version, which means it's not super scary. Nothing really bad happens in it. It's pretty gentle. So you're going to look at the pages while I say the words. The Three Little Pigs. Take a look at the picture on the cover and guess what you think might happen in this book. Here are some more clues about what might happen in the story. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They were curious little pigs and eager to learn more about the big, wide world. One bright summer morning, they packed their bags and set off together. The three little pigs enjoyed being out on their own. On many a sunny day, they shared a picnic with all their new friends. Sometimes they played hide and seek all morning and then took a nap in the shade during the hot afternoon. The long summer days grew shorter. Many of the pigs' friends started to prepare for the colder days ahead. The little pigs realized that they needed a house that would be warm and safe, just like the one that they had left. "I have an idea," said one of the pigs. "We can each build our own house. Then we can have fun visiting each other." The first little pig was excited. "I want to build my house as fast as I can," he thought. He grabbed the first thing he saw, some straw from a nearby field, and set to work. He did not spend much time planning his new straw house. Instead, he started building right away. After a short time, the house was finished. The pig wiped his brow with satisfaction. But the other two pigs had doubts about the house made of straw. Maybe it's not strong enough," one of them said. The second little pig thought, what can I use that will be better than straw? He gathered up the strongest, straightest sticks he could find. He lashed some of the sticks together and built a frame. Then he tied sticks to the frame to make walls. Finally, the second little pig wiped his brow with satisfaction. "A job well done," he thought. Meanwhile, the third pig remarked, "Oh, it's very nice, but I don't think it's strong enough." So the third little pig searched everywhere. What can I find that will be better than sticks?" he wondered. He came across a tumble-down building. There were old bricks all around. He decided that they would be just right. The third little pig set to work. Brick by brick, his house took shape. It took a long time, but the pig finished his sturdy house. He wiped his brow, quite satisfied with his handiwork. The two other little pigs shook their heads. They were not sure that this one little house was worth all that hard work. After each pig had built his own little house, they had time to play. One day, when they were out having fun, they happened to cross some wolf tracks. When the pigs saw that a wolf had been nearby, they all ran home and locked their houses up tight. Soon enough, the wolf appeared at the door of the first little pig's house. The straw house shone golden in the sunshine. Little pig, let me come in," said the wolf, grinning his big wolf grin. "No," cried the first little pig, "not by the hair on my chinny chin. "Then I'll huff And I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, shouted the wolf. And with an enormous breath, the wolf blew down the house of straw. The first little pig ran to the second pig's house. Right after they had closed and locked the door, the wolf appeared. Little pigs, let me come in, said the wolf. No, cried the pigs, not by the hair on our chins. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, shouted the wolf. And with a tremendous breath, the wolf blew down the house of sticks. The two little pigs ran as fast as they could to the brick house. All three little pigs watched from the windows as the wolf approached. Little pigs, let me come in, demanded the wolf. And by now he was feeling pretty sure of himself. No, shouted all the pigs together, not by the hair on our chins. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, shouted the wolf. But even with a stupendous breath, the wolf could not blow down the house of bricks. The wolf slumped, exhausted, outside the little brick house. After resting a bit, the wolf came up with a new plan. The three little pigs guessed what he might do, so they lit a blazing fire in the fireplace. And just as the pigs had guessed, the wolf climbed down the chimney. Before he could reach the bottom, his tail caught fire. The wolf could not pull himself up and out of the chimney fast enough. He raced away in panic. The three little pigs stood arm in arm in front of the sturdy brick house as they watched the wolf disappear into the distance. From that day forward, he was never seen again, and the pigs lived happily ever after. The end. Hearing that story gave me some good ideas. I think I'm going to use those ideas for playing, or maybe I'll use those ideas for drawing a picture and telling a story. The three little pigs were building their houses and they were using different materials. I could tell a story about three little pigs building houses. I could tell a story about three little giraffes building houses, or maybe three tall giraffes building houses. Maybe I could tell a story about three little ponies building houses, or three little ponies building castles, or three little ponies making dinner, and they each made their dinner a different way. Maybe you could tell a story about a fish and a frog and a penguin that were each drawing pictures in a different way. You get to decide. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as the three little pigs, but we can get some ideas from that. We can also get some ideas about how something came along like a big bad wolf and maybe tried to blow down their castles or their houses, or maybe tried to ruin their drawings in some way. You get to decide. So I bet you're going to have a fun time playing or drawing pictures with the ideas that you got from the story. I'm really excited to see them.